Alright everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Fat Phil, and I have some footage here from my Grand Arena the other day against Leslie Letek, I don't know how to say that, but he was a really good opponent. Messaged him afterwards, he was a really nice guy, and he asked how I cleared these three fleets. So he set, you guys can't see it here, but this is Executor down here, Leviathan, and Profundity. So what I want to do is show you guys the footage here, explain the thought process. I did a little bit of research on the side to figure out what I wanted to do to beat these teams. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But before I do want to give a huge shout out to my channel members. Once I can get this. Oh my gosh, of course there we go. Thank you to my channel members. You guys are all fantastic. I love every single one of you. I love all my subscribers, but you know, channel members, you guys are all very special place in my heart. If you guys are interested in joining channel memberships, link in the description down below. But guys, subscribing, that's free, and that really helps this channel continue to grow. So if you guys could be so kind, smash that subscribe button, leave your likes, leave your comments, and hopefully this helps you guys beat these fleets when you encounter them. All right, so I'm playing this from my stream and just kind of voicing over it. So the first fleet that I decide that I'm going to go after, look, I'm like laughing here, right? Because I know that like this is absurd, right? Like I have a 4-star Leviathan on my defense. I have my Executor on defense here. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to attack first. And so I decided to go after Profundity here with this lineup, right? The Scythe, the Gauntlet Starfighter, Emperor Shuttle, and the TIE Bomber. And so the whole point of this fleet is getting you need to keep you do want to keep everybody alive, but you need to get TIE Bomber out. Right? You need to get TIE Bomber out, stop all their assists, and then your goal, oops, of course I'm going to get an ad on my own video. This is helping that monetization, of course. There we go. So, hopefully I don't get demonetized for that. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, so this will go in here, right? And so you get the Profundity up. And what happens now, right? So we're going to do all this stuff, right? And they go after the Scythe, which is okay because with Emperor's Shuttle there, we can, you know, survive everything. So I use the Gauntlet here, and I decide to dispel all our debuffs, right? And they go after the TIE fighters, which is good. I'd rather them go after those guys. So then we can get the, like, mark there. And again, this is just a waiting game right now. I'm just waiting around. And those dodges are nice, although they don't give us turn meter, right? They just keep our ships alive. So here I want to land buff immunity there, right? But then the Biggs comes out, so it doesn't matter. But there's no target lock on the field. Or there is target lock, but for some reason he wasn't taunting. I don't know. So I'm just trying to get Dash out right now. And then I make a misplay there. I use that attack, and then my Scythe is actually taunting right now, which is not good. But, so I want to land target lock on the field. And then I get Outrider out super early, and that's because of that buff from the Scythe. So then I just start trying to go after the Millennium Falcon if I can here. But we've got taunts up, so now we got to kind of work around it. But our damage is juiced, right? So now we come in here, you drop the bombs, and now we're in a really good position, right? We've got burning on the field. And I should have targeted the Millennium Falcon there, but we got the Y-Wing out. We nerfed a lot of their healing. So then I'm going to try and get, you know, just trying to keep everybody in the game still. And I decide that I was trying to heal up Bomber. I didn't know what I was really doing there. I think that was a misplay. But some people were concerned on the damage on this fleet, but you actually juice that damage a lot. Some of these ships really juice damage here. Like, even my Gauntlet's doing well. So, TIE Pilot's sticking around. We got another kill there. Yes, and that's the one we want. I want my TIE Bomber to be taunting in this moment, right? So, again, as long as he's taunting, I'm in good shape. So, I'm a little bit worried right now because right, we lost our taunt, and I'm about to call in the ultimate here, and they still have 3 ships up and running. So we did get one out, but fortunately, look, like we're hanging in there, right? We get the kill. And instead of doing the burning, I tried to get target lock. I should have probably done burning on him. That was a misplay. But we're going to give our offense up. And we're just going to keep rolling around here. And then now I do burning. So, and they haven't got ultimate yet because of all the work we did. And then we finally get it out for 71 banners, which is not bad. We didn't lose a single ship. We lost protection banners, maybe some health banners, but overall, we did really, really well there. So that was a solid win. I'd never, ever done that fight before. And then what I'm going to show here is, so then I go in and I just kind of was messing around this GAC a little bit, but I'll go back to the fleets. We're going to skip ahead here. So now we've got Executor still, and we have Leviathan. So I wasn't winning this GAC, so I was kind of toying around with what I should do. But I decided that I would do the Empire fleet, right? So we'll start with that, Reaper, TIE Pilot, right, in these ships. And the goal here is just try and get Xanadu Blood out as fast as we can. So, yeah, I mean, I just wasn't going to win this GAC. I just didn't think I could get through everything. He had some really good datacrons and stuff. But, so, just get that dodge is going to help us a lot. That's going to juice. So, if they get Reaper out right away, which is not good. But I bring in Iden Versio here. Get her out. And then the dodge, right? So I was trying to get that dodge, but we get our own, right? Look at this. And they get Vader out. So really bad opening play here. But we got another dodge from Iden. And remember, she juices turn meter as well. So we're just going after Xanadu Blood right now. Of course, it's still sticking around. So look at this. Now we are down to just Iden Versio here. But I could get Xanadu Blood out. And I was thinking that was like the best case scenario here. But I get my stun ability off. And look, we've got Foresight now. Right? So we have Foresight. And then look at this. I can get a kill here. Boom. And I still haven't called in my TIE Interceptor yet. Right? So we just got dodge there again. And then Iden hangs on with a sliver of health. A sliver of health here. So then Iden gets to go. We get a kill. Foresight up yet again. I mean, this was a there's some RNG here. And this definitely was some RNG fighting. I mean, we get a lot of dodges from Iden. Look at that. Another dodge from her. Now, it is baked into her kit. Like, another dodge. So definitely some lucky RNG here. But I would argue that their opening plays, they got some very good RNG. So look at this. Dodged again. Gonna heal back up. I couldn't believe it, actually. This was the first time I got to use Iden to beat this, that I'd tried it, and I'm very happy I did, because this was a big win. To be able to know that I can do this pretty consistently, I mean, look at that. 66 banners, not bad against Executor, and it's saving me my Profundity. So I was really, really pleased here, guys. This was a solid win yet again. So finally, we've got the Leviathan left, and I have been fighting Leviathan in Fleet Arena a little bit, and so I had to go get a soda here. If you guys stick around on streams, you know exactly what I mean when I say I was going to get a soda. So we'll skip ahead a bit. So I'm back. Of course, we're getting another friggin' ad here on YouTube. They better not demonetize this, because it's their ads. I'm just watching my stream yet again. So we got Profundity here. And this is something that I was kind of confident doing and not confident. So, leaving this last reinforcement slot open intentionally, because I never can get it out against this fleet. So what I was thinking is, when I do this battle, you guys will see that there's a couple of, it's a waiting game, right? You're really just waiting around here, but I'll show you guys kind of how I've been countering this fleet in Fleet Arena, and then now how I'll have to do it in GAC for, the times to come, right? So, I mean, opening, you're just trying to charge your ultimate here, right? And I only have a 6-star Profundity, mind you, right? I have a 6-star Profundity. I do not have a 7-star Profundity. So, opening play, we're just trying to juice our ultimate ability. So we already have Daze on us, and Daze is what shuts this, like, the one thing that's bad about this fleet is Daze. But You know, we're trying to deal, you'll see that I use the AoE with Falcon a lot. Trying to deal as much damage as I can. Now, they've damaged our hangar, right? Which, if you know, reduces, increases your cooldown by 1 for reinforcement, and it'll kill your next reinforcement here. So I can't call in reinforcement yet. But I have a trick up my sleeve with this, and this is something I've been doing pretty consistently. I also should have cleansed that daze there off the Falcon, but, we're moving along. You guys will see kind of what we're trying to do. Again, it's just a waiting game, right? You're just trying to wait around. So there, we finally cleanse off our daze. So they bring out their ship. And then, look, this is a huge AI mistake. Like, you don't want to leave Malgus' ship out. So, look, I bring in the Ghost, the Phantom here, right? And the reason you bring in Phantom, it's going to die right away, but it reduces your cooldowns by 1. So now, next turn, I'll get to bring in another reinforcement. And that is one of the keys to this fight, is getting another ship out there that you can use immediately, right? Because they're going to get their ultimate here. Like, they're going to get ultimate next turn, right? You guys will see, like, I don't have enough ultimate charge to do anything yet. So we're just kind of waiting around, right? This is definitely not a fun fight. Use the AoE, right? So look, I'm at 91%, so I'm not going to get my ultimate out. But we bring in this ship, and then we're going to target Malgus' ship, right? Because we've already got through it once. And we're just trying to, look at this. It's just kind of hanging around there. Get our stuff. And there goes Malgus' ship down. So we got one fleet down, right? One ship down. They got their ultimate. They've taken control of our ship. So we're kind of, you're going to fight against the clock here. You just don't want a timeout. So we're just waiting around here. So again, they're doing all their stuff. So now I'm going to go after the Sith assassin ship here. Just trying to see if I can kill it. Not getting any assist, which is not good. So, we're just waiting here. You guys will see. Look, they bring out this ship, and look, the AI does not use that ship properly, which is just embarrassing, right? Like, it should be at 40 stacks, and it should have killed my Y-Wing. But it didn't. So we take out Sith Assassin, and now I've got that ability, that expose was a waste on it, but I want to at least get that ship in a position where it can't get to, like, its insta-kill ability right away. So, we're getting close to killing the Sith Bomber, or at least getting through the first one. Got a couple of assists from Falcon there, which was super nice. So, again, we're just waiting around here, right? And this is, like, just such an annoying fight. But you guys can see we have a lot of survivability. Like, we're just moving along here, right? We're getting through it. And one of the big things with this fleet that I've noticed is that the ferocity, even though it helps charge their ultimate, I don't think it actually helps them because it reduces their defense. So we're close to killing that ship, and then look at that. It goes back up to 12. So we're just trying to, and look, I can't call anybody to assist. So we're just moving along. Our Ghost is hanging around here. Finally get some extra healing here. AoE. Just trying to keep everybody alive. Look, I'm just trying to get anybody alive any way I can. Finally get out that ship, and now it's just Maul's ship left. I can call in the big assist, and we get through Leviathan there, 66 banners. So, actually, I would argue for the defense that they set, this was very good banners. 66, 66, and 71 banners. That's some solid banners against the real triple middle finger fleet here. So, I'm just going to pause it here at this point because, we've finished the fleet. So, if I go back to this fight here, right? This is just, they're going to have to fix this fleet, right? It's broken. This works right now. I don't know what the meta counter would be. And honestly, my question here would be, like, are they going to end up doing anything because this is at least beatable? Like, they need to do something for damage. And this, my opponent did not set the TIE Dagger here, so I was curious if they were using that with their first order fleet, but I think that made it a little bit easier for us. Obviously, the Executor fight was probably, oh my gosh, another friggin' ad. This is ridiculous. You better, if I get demonetized, I'm going to fight YouTube on that. So, here, this fight, definitely some lucky RNG on our part, but I think that was offset by their opening play and the RNG that they got, right? Kind of, in a conclusion here. And then finally, another dude, a law firm. This is ridiculous. Come on now. Just let me show my stuff. Oh, this is still the same fight. There it is. And then finally, this fight right here. This is definitely, I'd say, the least RNG fight that I did today, right? I mean, Profundity and Leviathan, that's different, right? That's more of a performance issue. Executor was definitely some RNG, but this, guys, is definitely more of a fight that just is, a solid counter, right? Skill, if you want to call it. But yeah, I thought I'd share these fights. Hopefully it helps you beat these fleets when you see them. And again, like my gear levels, my Gar Saxon and Super Commando in here are gear 8, right? So they gear 8 pilots ended up making the way, and my TIE Reaper was gear 12 pilots. Otherwise, everybody else is at relic levels. So, I felt really good about these fights. Very proud, I can say it, very proud of myself for what I did. So hopefully this helps you guys. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.